Trading jobs that will bring in the most cash in 2022. It's not too late. Diversity in the labor sector has made it easy to obtain work without education. Trade jobs are the newest trend for generating high money. This video lists 2022's highest paying trade jobs. This may guide your career path. Electric lineman. Power line technicians are the professionals in charge of repairing, installing, and maintaining electric power lines and other electrical distribution equipment. Their job title is one of the most well-known in the industry. If you want to pursue a career as an electric lineman, one of the most vital characteristics you should have is the intestinal fortitude to work at great heights. This is not a profession for those who are afraid of heights. You will be required to do the tasks outside in any weather, putting you in danger of either falling or being electrocuted by high-voltage machinery. Additionally, the nature of the labor makes it rather dangerous. If you are interested in electrical things, this ought to be on the top of your list of possible career paths to pursue. Who wouldn't want to bring home an annual paycheck of $85,000? You need a high school diploma and 3 years of experience working in the same industry to qualify for this employment, one of its many appealing aspects. Aircraft technician. It's possible that being an aviation mechanic is the career that comes in second place after being a pilot, especially if you fear flying yet have a deep affection for aircraft. You'll need to have some training and experience with airplanes and the various maneuvers pilots may do in the air. In this position, you will be responsible for ensuring that the aircraft is in excellent condition by doing maintenance on it, repairing any problems you discover, and documenting your findings. As was to be predicted, you will bring home a hefty paycheck with a salary that ranges from $35,000 to $110,000 per year, which does not seem like a terrible trade-off for all of those oil stains that will cover your uniform. Nuclear medicine technician. Nuclear medicine technicians may be unfamiliar. They are individuals who use radioactive substances to assist careers and medical professionals. They operate alongside conventional physicians in hospitals and clinics. It's a highly specialized discipline where you must have a solid education to be trusted since the medications might be dangerous in the incorrect amounts. A nuclear medicine technician helps patients feel relaxed throughout screenings. This requires strong people skills. Working weekends and holidays means you have no social life outside work. Continuous reading and long hours pay off with a hefty monthly income. You'll be one of your company's highest paid workers. Carpenter. Suppose you like working on do-it-yourself projects and have an uncanny ability to make even the most particular items seem fashionable while still performing their intended function. In that case, you should probably re-evaluate your decision to pursue a career in woodworking. Mainly because, with time, carpenters have evolved into highly valued members of society since everyone is seeking things that stand out and are attractive to the eye. In addition, attending a vocational school is not required to acquire the skill, even though having some prior knowledge may provide more opportunities for you. To differentiate yourself from the crowd, you'll need to be creative with your components. In addition, if you want to attract a sizable number of customers, you should prioritize creating aesthetically pleasing, delicious, and on-trend work. Utilize the many social media channels available to build your brand and advertise yourself to the kind of customers you want to work with. Last but not least, cultivate a pleasant disposition and be prepared for the fact that each of your customers will come in with a different frame of mind. You will need to be able to deal with challenging and nasty customers. Medical sonographer. Medical sonographers are swimming in money with the boom of newborn gender reveals. Everyone now wants a sonogram to stay up with the current trends, unlike in the past. Some individuals take the most outstanding drugs while pregnant, wanting to savor the moments before their baby's birth. What does a medical photographer need? First, you need people skills because you may need to soothe the patient. The sonogram's results aren't always excellent, so you need a poker face. Third, you'll need the training to use the equipment and comprehend their data. Architectural drafters. Architectural drafters, as their job title implies, are responsible for drawing architectural elements that will serve as references throughout the construction of the actual structure. Before anybody employs you to be an architectural drafter, you must attend college and get at least a bachelor's degree. There, you'll become an expert in the many kinds of structures that will be the primary focus of your attention. Depending on which of these two areas of architecture interests you more, you might work as either a home or commercial architectural drafter. You also can specialize in any construction material you would want your structures to be made of. You probably didn't even consider the possibility of becoming an architectural drafter, bringing you so much fame. In addition, the salary is lavish and incredible in proportion to the individual status. If you can also master a few other characteristics, such as composure, strong people relations, and a sense of timing. Regarding working hours, it's flexible, and if you're a freelancer, you also have the benefit of working in the privacy and convenience of your own home. Construction manager. To become a construction manager, you need to have a bachelor's degree, a state license, and a minimum of 1 year of training before you can qualify for the position. The qualification process is somewhat more complicated. The primary responsibilities of this position include monitoring and directing the progress of various building projects. Because you will be assigning tasks and communicating with the contractors, you will be supervising. You will need good leadership and communication skills to succeed in this position. Nevertheless, the job has a lower chance of injury, and you won't be responsible for high-risk activities too often. This profitable job path provides tempting perks such as a salary between $73,000 and $80,000 annually. Industrial machinery mechanics. As a result of the increasing dominance of machines in everyday life, there has been an increase in the need for industrial machinery mechanics, or to use the more official term, machine doctors. Engineers have chosen to specialize in the maintenance of one or more types of manufacturing equipment. Because of the amount of reading they had to complete in school, these individuals have brains that are as big as boulders. This is something that you will notice about them. In addition to this, they have an eye for detail and are excellent problem solvers. Their responsibilities include routine maintenance on the machines, lubricating and greasing the devices moving components weekly, and responding to the engines if they malfunction. It would be best if you were ready to get your hands filthy before you can even consider applying for this job, since most of what they do involves getting their hands dirty to keep the equipment working. They are full-time workers who collaborate with other employees at the location where they are employed because of the nature of their job. Therefore, they must be able to get along well with other individuals. On the bright side, getting a salary of up to $65,000 a year should not be difficult. Elevator mechanic. Elevator mechanics is an easy-to-learn installation profession. Since non-residential buildings began installing elevators, the job has grown. After completing their 4-year apprenticeship, most individuals become certified. You'll be okay if this doesn't work out. The work involves installing, repairing, maintaining, and addressing elevator problems. Elevator mechanics make over $79,800. Like any other profession, it has its limits and obstacles. For individuals considering this sector, it's crucial to note that while you may land full-time employment, the job is demanding and may have you working strange hours as you're always on call. The work atmosphere is dangerous, and you risk burning or falling accidents. If you're afraid of confined spaces, this isn't the work for you. It's a rewarding profession after all. Electricians. In most cases, electricians specialize in anything wired, and they are the professionals you should contact if you want new lights put in your home. They are not only able to install new wires, but they can also replace existing wires if you purchase an older home or any other infrastructure that has problems with the lighting. Due to the nature of their work, which involves handling potentially harmful materials, they must pay close attention to every detail. To get familiar with wires, you will need to have at least a degree, and it is to your best advantage to have a fire safety certificate or training to protect yourself and others. It's pretty cool because after the year, you may anticipate receiving a payment of up to $70,000 in total. Power plant operator. The operations of a power plant consist of supervising and maintaining the equipment used to generate energy. The primary responsibilities include cabling, equipment calibration, installing circuit breakers, and anything else necessary to guarantee the machines are operating correctly. You won't need much more than a high school certificate and a solid grasp of what you'll be doing to launch your career in this field. Those two things are almost all you will need to get started. You won't have any trouble learning the remaining skills on the job. This work area is ideal for you if you have a strong work ethic and can exercise self-control. You have the potential to make an annual income of around $99,500 on average. It seems to be a fruitful line of work. I hope you liked and learned something from today's video. If you want to keep improving and being inspired, subscribe and press the bell button to be alerted whenever we upload a video. This has been Market Profits Institute.